Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for checking in. It's Friday. Hello. It's Funny Friday, a regular feature of Live with Lorielle New, where we share jokes to put everybody in a good mood for the weekend. Ooh, there's YouTube. That's how long the lag is. It's like 10 seconds, 5 seconds, very short. So, woohoo! And woohoo! It's Funny Friday! And thank you all for checking in. Let me say hello to everyone before I get distracted and carried away. Oliver Starr and Shocker and Sturgis Guy and Tesis and House of Dave and Sam and St. Clinton and Eric and Petey and Tim and Ryan and Photo and Philip Chandler and Mark Mean and Star Raven and Angie Tomlinson and Fairy Silver and Lucky Girl and Azure Yusuf and the Cram and Marcel and Jim Dandy and Sturgis Guy and Bill Knaus and Scott Kimmis and Joe Barney and Red Stapler and John McCain and Terry Sue. I want a pink Thunderbird and Brett and Blair Cooper and Wing Doggy and Sam and St. Clinton and Blair Cooper and N1QOV and Cosmic Joe and Wing Doggy and Boot and Sweet and Jay Dahlman and Max. Thank you for checking in. Great to see everybody. Hello! Hello! I hope you have jokes here for our Funny Friday because I feel funny, said the cannibal after he ate a clown. I feel funny. Maybe with something I ate. Oh, and Marcel has the first joke of the day. Thank you, Marcel. Bobby was sitting on a porch talking to his grandpa when he innocently asked Grandpa, "Grandpa, how do you know how to make animal sounds?" He says, "Grandpa, do you know how to make animal sounds?" And Grandpa says, "I sure do. What sort of animal sounds would you like to hear, Bobby?" And Bobby says, "How about a toad? Do you know how to sound like a toad?" And he says, Grandpa goes, "Sure do." And he cups his hands around his mouth and goes, "Quack, quack, quack, quack." How do you like that? Yippee! Screams Bobby, jumping up and down. "We're going to Miami, huh?" asked Grandma. What's that? "Because Grandma said so," Bobby explained. "She said that after you croak, we get to go to Miami." Hey, Grandma! David Jones says, "I do not sound like a frog." Like a toad. Well, that's a good thing, David Jones, because I'm not a toad. I'm a girl. What? Marcel says, "What about a horny toad?" Hubba, hubba, hubba. Rub it, rub it, rub it. David Jones says, "You do look a lot like a toad, but you don't sound like one." No, I do. I can do the horny toad. Rub it, rub it, rub it, rub it, rub it, rub it. Hello, Linda Polly. Thank you for checking in. Great to see you. Hello. Marcel has a second joke. Thank you, Marcel, for the jokes. Marcel says, "An inmate on death row is scheduled to be put to death by the firing squad." Okay, old school death row. "He doesn't request a last meal or anything special for his last day. As he stands there before the firing squad, he says, 'Actually, music is my life. One thing I would really like before, as a last request, would be to sing my favorite song, one whole song through with no interruptions.' The guards nod solemnly, and he tells him to go ahead. The inmate starts to sing, 1 billion bottles of beer on the wall, Da, 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 take one down and pass it around. Now there's 1 billion less bottles of beer on the wall. Wait, that song's gonna go on forever. Are we just gonna stand here while this guy sings? Because I have to pee. Speaking of standing there and having to pee, did you guys read about chicken processing plants like Tyson and the big processing plants where the workers are under such strict rules of having to like work so fast and get like 1,000,000 chickens a minute out there that they're not even allowed to go to the bathroom, and that workers are actually standing in line. They're standing there in their chicken line for like 8 hours or however long their shift is, not leaving, not able to leave, not getting breaks, and wearing adult diapers and peeing and pooing in their pants because they can't go to the bathroom. They have to just stand. What kind of... That does not sound sanitary at all. That does not sound like we are treating those workers like human beings. David Jones says those people need a union. Yeah. And of course, the companies say, oh, no, they're all allowed their bathroom breaks and 15-minute breaks and all the breaks you're supposed to be given according to like employment working rules. And however, those may be on paper, but apparently they're not being given in real life. So that sounds pretty horrible. Sounds like they're like slaves, and I don't know if you guys saw the pictures, but it's like a row of people, like nonstop, of all these chicken parts, and they're just 8 hours of like ripping chicken guts. Does that not sound like one of the worst jobs in the world? A non-stop conveyor belt of chicken guts while you're wearing a diaper full of your own pee and poo? Does that not sound like the most terrifying, torturous, like how... I'm not sure if I would feel like a human being after a week of that. Linda says, no way. Yeah, so yeah, let's treat those workers like human beings. Let them go to the bathroom and also let them wash their hands. Oh, good. Wing Doggy has a joke for us. Patient says to the doctor, oh, hang on, it just moved. Where'd it go? Oh, come back here. Patient says to the doctor, Doc, every time I drink a cup of coffee, I get this intense stinging in one of my eyes. And the doctor says, all right, Mr. Wingert, may I suggest that next time you remove the spoon before you drink your coffee? Aw. Marcel says, signs that you are growing older. You sink your teeth into a steak and they stay there. Oh, or you need to go to the dentist. You turn the lights off for economical reasons instead of romantic reasons. You read the obituaries to try and find eligible women. Hey, okay. Everything hurts, and what doesn't hurt doesn't work. Old ladies offer you help across the street. The gleam in your eye is from the sun hitting your bifocals. A beautiful girl walks by you and nothing happens. You have all the answers, but nobody is asking you any questions. You sit in a rocking chair and still can't get it going. It's not working. All the names in your little black book now end with an MD after it. Oh. Hey there, Sonny. When Doggy says, what do you get when you cross a cow with a shark? Get a milk shark. No, I have no idea what you get, but I sure as hell wouldn't try milking it. When Doggy says 9 out of 10 voices in my head are telling me that I'm too fat. The last one is calmly preparing a bowl of chips. I would listen to that last one. The only one talking sense. Everybody likes chips. Marcel has another joke for us. Okay, an employee is approached by his boss regarding a dispute on his paycheck. The employee says, sir, this is $100 less than my salary. And the boss says, I know, but last month you were overpaid $100 by mistake. You didn't complain then. And the employee says, well, I don't mind an occasional mistake, sir. But now it seems to be becoming a habit. When Doggy's got another joke. Husband takes his child home from kindergarten and asks his wife, he's been crying the whole way home. Is he sick or something? No, replies the wife. He was just trying to tell you that that's not our son Frank. Do I have to do everything for you? Marcel has another joke. Man says, do you want to dance? To attractive looking women, and the woman says, no. And the guy goes, oh, sorry. I think you misheard me. I said you look fat in those pants. Wait. I didn't ask you how I looked. I'm not even wearing pants. Hey. Oh, Linda's got one. A bear walks into a bar and says to the bartender, I'll have a pint of beer and a packet of peanuts. And the bartender says, why the big pause? I was born that way. Two police officers crashed their car into a tree. After a moment of silence, one of them says, wow, that's got to be the fastest we ever got to an accident site ever. Ba-dum-bum. David Jones keeps trying to convince me that the word pint is pronounced pint. If that were true, there would be an E on the end. It's a pint. I am positive that I am correct and everyone else is wrong. There's no E. I refuse to say pint when there's no E. Refuse. A long-lasting this. Okay, well, let me try it. Come on. Move up here. I want this. I'm trying to move up to this. Yeah. Sometimes this thing is not. Wait. It just does not want to move. I just missed one. Somebody wrote something, and it won't move. I can't go up. Oh, now it's going. Oh, okay. Man walks into a bar and orders a drink. Suddenly he hears someone say, "Hey, nice tie." The man looks up to find out who that was, but he doesn't see anyone around. Then he hears, "Hey, nice shirt." The man looks up again and there's nobody there. And then he hears, "Hey, nice suit." The man then calls over the bartender and asks if he keeps talking to him. The bartender replies, "It's not me, it's the complimentary peanuts." It's the complimentary peanuts. When Doggy says, "How can they call it Alcoholics Anonymous? When the first thing you do in a meeting is stand up and say, 'Hi, my name is John and I'm an alcoholic.'" Yeah, you're right, Wing Doggy. Oh, wait, I think I missed a couple. I think this is moved to, anyhow, sorry. If I missed one, try putting it again. At the urging of Harry's wife, hang on. Boy, this won't move. It won't move. Why won't it move? All right. Oh, wait. Hang on. Okay, got it. All right. At the urging of Harry's wife and doctor, 50-year-old Harry finally decided to make it to the gym. After consulting with one of the trainers, Harry decides to try out the steep treadmill. "Okay," he says to the trainer, "I'm going." Okay, and the trainer says, "I'm going to set you up for 10 minutes. If you want to go longer, just press start again." At first, Harry's doing fine, but after 5 seconds, he starts to get tired. And after a full minute, he jumps off, gasping for breath. Walking to the side to sit down, he passes a friend of his, says, "Man," says Harry, "I could barely last a full minute on that treadmill." And his buddy goes, "Yeah, all right. Fine, no reason to brag." Hello, Sam. Hi, everyone on YouTube. My doggy says, "Crowded elevators have a different smell to children and midgets." Wing Doggy, stop farting in the elevator. Linda says, "A grasshopper walks into a bar and the bartender says, 'Hey, we have a drink named after you.' And the grasshopper looks surprised and says, 'You have a drink called Steve?' No. A man is in a butcher shop and says, 'I would like bull testicles, please.' And the butcher says, 'Yeah, me too.'" Thank you, Wing Doggy. But does anybody really want bull testicles? Wouldn't that be kind of large, get in the way when you're walking? I don't know. I mean, really, it's not about the testicles. I mean, Wing Doggy says, "Two men are discussing their lives. One says, 'I'm getting married. I'm sick of a messy apartment, dirty dishes, and no clothes to wear.' And the other one says, 'Hey, that's funny. I'm getting divorced for the same exact reason.' Wait, is that all there is?" Linda says, a horse walks into a bar and the bartender says, why the long face? Marcel. Marcel has my favorite joke. Marcel has my favorite joke, but he wrote it wrong. Mine is better. A bear and a rabbit are sitting next to each other in the woods, and the bear says to the rabbit, Mr. Rabbit, do you ever have trouble with poo sticking to your fur? And the rabbit goes, no, I don't believe that I do. So the bear wipes his ass with the rabbit. Hey! Stop that! Stop that! Wing Doggy has another joke. A man hires a lawyer when he gets sued by his company for embezzling millions of dollars. At the beginning of the process, the lawyer kindly reassures him, don't worry, you're never going to go to jail with that amount of money. And the lawyer was right, because when the man finally does go to jail, he doesn't have any of the money left. The lawyer says, thank you. How many kids with ADHD does it take to change a light bulb? Let's go play with bikes! Linda says, that joke never gets old. Neither do I. Neither do I. Linda has another joke. A kangaroo walks into a bar and tells the bartender, blood is the lipstick of all wounds. The bartender does not know how he said this or why. Is there more to that joke, Linda? Linda says no. Okay. Random kangaroo witticisms. It's much funnier when you tell that in Australia. I don't know. Marcel says, how do you recycle a condom? Turn it inside out and shake the fuck out of it. What? Oh, no! One-time use only. Linda says, how does a crazy person travel through the woods? They take the psychopath! Hey! 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 Oh, I resemble that remark. You guys are funny today. Do you know, have you guys ever seen? I've seen videos. Speaking of kangaroos, videos of kangaroos brutally fighting each other. They are like brutally boxing and kicking each other in Australia, where kangaroos actually live. The kangaroos will get in fights and like they kicking each other. They use their tail for balance and they lean back on their tail and kick with their feet, and they punch with their hands. They're like brawling. There's a video I saw online with like somebody like in front of somebody's house, like in their neighborhood. All of a sudden, there's like a brawl with two kangaroos. Oh, Marcel has one. A woman walks to her doctor's office and says, "Doctor, I need to lose weight fast." And the doctor replies, "Instead of putting food in your mouth, try putting it in your butt." Well, that's odd advice. 2 months later, she comes back and says to the doctor, "Doctor, it's a dream come true. I am half the size I was." But the doctor notices that she's bouncing up and down in an odd way. And he asks, well, okay, but it is, you seem to have some sort of twitch. And the woman replies, no, I don't have a nervous twitch. I'm just chewing bubble gum. Ah. That was an episode of The Simpsons, actually. When Doggy has a joke, man says, please, doctor, help me. I have a bowel movement every morning at 7 a.m. But that's very healthy, Mr. Richard, says the doctor. And the man replies, yeah, but I don't wake up until 8:30. May I suggest setting your alarm clock for 7 then? Marcel says, what do you call a masturbating cow? Beef stroganoff. Beef stroganoff. No. Cows don't have hands. I don't think they can masturbate. Maybe if they rub up against a barn. I saw a video online. This is actually in a farm. Ooh, there's a long one here. Okay, let me hang on. Oh, I missed one. There was a vampire who sucked people's blood for many, many centuries. God was very angry at the vampire and said, you are going to hell. So the vampire fell to his knees and said, God, I beg you for one more chance to be good. So God says, oh, okay, one more chance. Even though you're already dead, one more chance. So the vampire says, I want to be light and fluffy and white like a cloud. And God says, okay, that seems easy enough. I would also like to have wings like an angel. Okay, replies God. Since God had said yes to all of his previous requests, the vampire decided that he might as well go all the way and ask for one more request. And he says, God, if possible, could you let me, suck a little bit of blood? Sure, replies God, but only once a month. And he turns the vampire into a maxi pad with wings. Wait a minute. Little Johnny once brought his grandma a very nice, luxurious toilet brush for her birthday. But he went to visit her a couple weeks later. It wasn't in the bathroom. Little Johnny asked his grandma, Grammy, what did you do with the toilet brush I gave you? And Grammy says, darling, I'm sorry. I just didn't like it. After all those years, I've gotten used to the toilet brush, and this new one was just too scratchy. Wait, Grandma, wait, scratchy? Grandma, what do you mean? Oh, wait. Grandma says, after all these years, I've gotten used to toilet paper, and this new thingamajiggy was just too scratchy. David Jones says, Lorielle ruins the joke again. Sorry, I'm not wearing my glasses. Marcel has, okay, one last joke. It's already 5:50, so one last joke. Marcel has the last joke. Two cannibals have just gotten their hands on a freshly killed body. And one of them says to the other, all right, I'll start at the head and you start at the feet. They start eating, nom, nom, nom. They're just eating. They don't bother chopping it up. They're just eating it. And after a while, one yells to the other one, "Hey, what's going on?" And the other one replies, "I'm having a ball." And the other one gets mad and says, "Hey, slow down. You're eating too fast." I'm still stuck on the ear. They usually cook them. They make a soup. And Doggy says, they say that money doesn't buy happiness. Still, I think that's one of those things you need to verify for yourself. I'm not going to take someone else's opinion on that. Okay, Wing Doggy. All right. And it's Funny Friday! I want to thank you guys for an awesome Funny Friday and supplying all these wonderful jokes, which I may or may not have butchered. I will be back on Monday for Motivational Monday. Thank you. Okay, last one. Man goes to a $10 hooker and contracts crabs from her. And he goes back to complain. The hooker laughs and says, "What do you expect for $10? Lobster?" I think I like that one. I'm going to have to remember that one. What do you expect for $10? Lobster? I want some lobster. Oh, you guys are awesome. All right, I'll be back on Monday. Let me say goodbye to everybody. Allure Star, Shocker, and Sturgis Guy, and Teases, and House of Dave, and Sam, and St. Clinton, and Eric, and Beatty, and Tim, and Ryan, and Photo, and Philip Chandler, and Mark Mean, and Star Raven, and Angie Tomlinson, and Fairies Lover, and Lucky Girl, and Adra Yusuf, and The Creme, and Marcel, and Jim Dandy, and Sturgis Guy, and Bill Knaus, and Scott Kimmis, and Joe Barney, and Red Stapler, and John McCain, and N1QOV, and Terry Sue, and Brett, and Blair Cooper, and Cosmic Joe, and Jay Dahlman, and Booten Swede, and Sam, and St. Clinton, and Max, and Wing Doggy. All right, kisses for everybody. Yeah, I'm having a very good weekend because Sweetie and I are celebrating 8 years of bliss. Damn it, bliss! I tell you. If you say so, yes, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. Stop yelling at me. Bliss. Don't backtalk me. It's bliss. Can I have some lobster? Bye. I love you all. Bye. Bliss. What do you expect?